Ramale Archibald.
Yes, sir.
King Ramale.
I'm here,
King.
man.
You have to own that title.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? If you
Yeah.
don't, somebody else will.
that's real.
So I feel like I'm a king. I feel like I'm the king of my castle.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm the king of myself. Sometimes you get down though.
that's facts.
It's just I think it's natural order of life. You just feel down, like not yourself.
Right, right.
What do you before we even get there? How are you, bro?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. Like I said earlier, life been lifing, but I'm alive. I'm well, bro. Like the fact that I woke up this morning
Mm-hmm.
is another opportunity to make tomorrow better. Tomorrow is not promised, but my focus shouldn't be on what happened yesterday.
And as the book says, we learn from the day before.
We learn from the day before,
we learn
bro.
from the day before.
So all I can focus on today is if I get a chance tomorrow, how am I going to be great tomorrow? So I got to shift my mindset. So it's not always easy. Like you said sometimes, man, being a king is not easy, man. And I think a lot of the times we don't talk about that as much. When the king leaves his throne and he goes in his quarters and he's by himself, man, he's thinking about all the things that's on his shoulders. Mm-hmm. He has a whole empire to take care
Absolutely.
of. He has so many mouths to feed, so many thousands of people to protect from other incoming threats. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's not easy. And a lot of times kings, we keep that in. We don't share that because in some situations that's considered weakness. And a king can't show his weakness. No. Once they know his weakness, they know how to get to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in modern times, thank God we have safe spaces where as a king we can take off the armor sometimes and put the crown to the side and say, yo, man, I need a massage today, or I need somebody safe that I can talk to and tell them like, yo, this pressure is crazy. And sometimes all we need is that conversation. Once we have that conversation, we good.
So, author.
Yes, sir.
Musician.
Yes, sir.
What instrument is your...
My main instrument is bass. I'm a bassist. Yeah.
So how many instruments do you know how to play? Loaded question.
Loaded question. Proficiently?
Yeah.
2. Drums and bass.
Okay.
But I would say that I'm a bassist. If I need to get into a production setting, I can play multiple instruments if I need to. But live, bass is my thing.
How did you know that you were able to play instruments? When was your first moment that you remember that you were like, I can do this, or you even wanted to do it?
Man, like most musicians, we grew up in church, you know what I'm saying, playing music. That was the foundation. But I always pay homage to my second eldest brother, DJ Andrew Fresh. He is probably one of the first inspirations I had for music. Growing up with 3 brothers, a single bed and a bunk bed with turntables and crates of records. I was always able to see him do his thing, spin records. And although we grew up in a church setting, we had the liberty of hearing secular music. You know what I'm saying? So he'll play the old school stuff and he'll play the Bob Marley them on a Sunday and some of the Dennis Browns. And I would hear an eclectic pot of music, man. And I was like, yo, I love music.
So you say Bob Marley and Dennis Brown. So what's your nationality, your background?
I'm Jamaican.
Right.
Grew up here in Florida, but I was born in Jamaica.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Obviously, the Jamaican culture and music influenced you as a person.
Absolutely.
You wrote a book.
Yeah.
You're an author. What's the name of your book?
A King's Guide to Manifestation, Daily Affirmations for Greatness.
Right. I read the book.
Yes, sir. You enjoyed it?
I did. I read it cover to cover.
Man, I appreciate it. That's love, bro.
Do you know there's kind of a stigma behind manifestation?
As of late, I've been hearing a lot of different things, but I have my own theory that I stand on as it pertains to manifestation.
So one of the first things that I noticed when I opened the book and I read, the first thing that hit you is you gave homage to God.
Absolutely.
So right away, I was put at ease.
Right.
Because I also had the stigma behind manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, manifestation is things of like witchcraft,
Right.
devil worshiping.
There's a lot of
all,
research and stuff about that, right?
all I know is that these things are attached to certain kind of people.
I
But
feel what you're saying.
when I went through the book, I felt so much at ease,
Right.
and I felt so much like I want to try I want to try manifestation.
Right, right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because where I used to think like manifestation was like you don't put in work.
Mm-hmm.
You don't put in the work to get what you want. You just pray for it and pray that you get these things and hope and just speak it into existence and then
Right.
it comes.
Right, right.
But I'm starting to realize that is not so much what it is. You still put in your work.
Absolutely.
You still do what you have to do to get what you get, but you're just reinforcing
Absolutely.
what you're doing
Absolutely.
with positive energy.
Yeah. So
that you can always have your mind state on what you're focused on.
Right, right.
So
right, because I mean, I don't mean to cut you. On the other side of it, if most people don't believe that that's what it is, but they believe like, nah, man, you got to work, you got to work, you got to work. You start to tell yourself in an unconscious way that you're not worthy of receiving certain things unless you slave for it. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the times that's not the case. It's just a change of the mindset. You're still going to do the work, but work smart in certain situations, not always hard. Mm-hmm. Play chess, not checkers. That's why the chess piece is on there. You see what I'm saying?
I noticed that as well.
You create a system, not so much a routine, but you create a system that you learn to live by. Because when you say, man, I got to work hard for what I have and what I want, that's a system you've created for yourself. Mm. And you believe that system. And you start to work hard and you see those things come to you. That's manifestation. Absolutely. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about the change of the mindset and not believing that it's your will and your inner strength and power that can do it. But if you're a believer, you know that God, as long as what you're doing aligns with his purpose for you and you change your mindset, you wake up every morning, you say, I'm going to do great. I'm going to get that car that I want. If I put in the work, I'm going to get that car I want. I know I might have to cut back on some things here. I might have to get an extra shift there, but I'm going to get that car that I want by putting in the work and changing the mindset.
And speaking it.
And
believing it.
And believing it, bro.
Right.
And also understanding that even if I don't get it, the process that I just took myself through to believing that I can get it taught me so much more.
Right. Every day is a lesson learned.
Every day is a lesson learned, bro. So it's all about creating those mental systems that shape you to get towards where you want to be. Because what happens is if you want to get a Lamborghini, right, you're going to go and drive by the lot and look at the cars. You're going to see yourself in that car. You're going to envision yourself driving in that car. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You might not get the Lamborghini, but you might jump into a Maserati one day. And that's a lot closer to a Lamborghini than a Honda Civic.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? So now the mindset shifts where it's like, man, it's not the Lamborghini, but a Maserati. I never saw myself in a Maserati. So now you start believing that you can receive more and get to that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You might be around some homies that got Lamborghinis. That doesn't mean that you're going to get the Lamborghini, but the fact that you're in a circle with guys that have Lamborghinis, mm-hmm. you now start to develop the mindset and the ways that they...
Right, like-minded people hang around each other.
Exactly.
So what happens is you end up being around... Well, it always goes back to these old sayings. Show me your company, I'll tell you who you are.
Absolutely.
Birds of a feather
flock together.
And what happens is when you get around these people that are doing these things and have these things in life, you start bouncing ideas off each other. You start saying, oh, well, I didn't realize I could do it like this.
Right.
Now, okay, all I had to do was implement that into my company and boom. And all of a sudden things start elevating for you.
Yeah.
I don't hang around certain people anymore.
Right.
Certain people in life that I feel like they're not I don't even want to sound like bougie or like I don't even want to sound like, I don't know, stuck up, for lack of a better term. Like, I just don't fuck with niggas.
No, you set a standard for yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. People because of their limitation, will choose to call it bougie and stuck up and all those are their opinions. Their opinions have nothing to do with your standard. They either respect it or don't come around it. That's your standard. You know what I'm saying? And we can't allow people's feelings and emotions and opinions to cause us to scale back our standard just to appease them and make them comfortable. Because when we go back around them, we're going to be uncomfortable.
Broward County.
954.
Yeah. DJ Frisco. You can't go anywhere without hearing this dude play fast music and some of these kids listening to the music fast in Broward. And I stopped when I hear it. I talked to some of the kids, and they're like, "Man, we just like fast music."
Yeah.
Broward County.
Yeah.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Northeast High.
Northeast. You're the
Hurricanes.
My daughter had a stint in Northeast.
Yeah.
My daughter was a hurricane.
Word.
She was a hurricane. She had to go to a couple different schools. Man.
Any sports?
She was playing rugby.
Okay.
She was playing rugby. She had such a hard stance in her thoughts and her values that she didn't get along with a lot of people, and it caused her a lot of risk. I mean, I sent this girl to private schools.
Wow.
Eventually she graduated from an online school.
Okay.
But she went through St. Thomas Aquinas. She went through Northeast.
Yeah.
I believe it was one other school. I can't remember. It's such a blur at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And she ended up graduating from. She's doing well. She's in her second year in college now.
Okay.
And she still carries some of the mind state with her up there. So it's a lot more people to bump heads with in college than it was in high school.
Way more opinions. Yeah.
So she was still bumping heads, but I hopefully through God's grace she'll be all right.
Right.
But she has her 2-year degree, and she's been gone for 2 years, and we're just praying for Jasmine. So say prayers for Jasmine.
Absolutely. Praise up for Jasmine, man.
Love you, Jasmine.
She's gonna be great as long as she keeps that leader mindset. She's gonna be great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
She's definitely not a follower.
There you go.
Northeast. So you spent 4 years at Northeast?
All 4 years.
And graduated.
Graduated.
I just left an event at Northeast.
Word.
One of the guys that I know, he has a clothing line called Soul Boy.
Okay.
And he threw an event at their gym. And I was telling one of the guys that these kids are younger and younger. They're getting at it at the bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, you guys are in their 20s and 30s and getting money.
Absolutely.
Bro. And not even like being reserved with it. Like, I got money. Where's your hangout spot in Broward though? Like where you like to hang out? Like, no. All right, top 2.
Rich, you my OG.
Uh-huh.
You my OG. You been my OG since I met you, man. If I ain't working, I'm at the house, bro.
No,
if I'm not working, I'm at the house.
I could have answered for you, I could have answered for you. I swear to God, I could have answered for you. I don't have any hangout spots.
No hangout spots,
I
bro.
probably could have answered for you.
And if you see me out in the street, I'm networking.
I'll give you a better question then. What's your nice food spot in Broward that you like?
Kalou's on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
I do Kalou's on the beach.
What else?
You know what I'm saying? If I'm feeling for sushi, I go to RA Sushi. Either the one down in there's one in Pines and there's a new one in Plantation at the Walk.
Okay.
I'll go there for some sushi.
Nice spots.
Nice spot.
Nice
you know
spot.
What I'm saying? Laid back.
Yeah.
If I want to spend some money on sushi, I'll go to is it at Thai Spice on Commercial going east?
I've never been there.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's a really nice sushi spot. I always say it's by Northeast because you got to pass Commercial that one little turn where the Walgreens is. You just keep going down off Federal, go over the train tracks.
All right.
It's before you get to Federal.
Okay.
Before the hospital on the right hand side.
Okay.
Right hand side. Thai Spice.
Holy Cross.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Rich, I ain't seen you in years, bro, and I'm seeing you now, and I know what you got going on, and I'm here, bro.
Don't
whatever
you need,
I can contribute. I'm here, bro.
All right. So let me say this: you have to maintain relationships with people, and you can't really burn bridges.
Absolutely not.
You know
You
what
might
I
have
mean?
to walk across that same bridge again.
It's certain bridges you can light on fire and let go away.
Yeah.
I know I'm not gonna need you in
Yeah,
life.
yeah, yeah.
I don't need you.
Yeah.
We don't need y'all.
Right.
If we burn that bridge and we not answering the phone, we not answering the calls, we don't want you. We don't need you.
That's it. Matter of
don't want
fact, I ain't even using my match to burn the bridge because I might need that match to light a dark room going forward. So you can light that match and burn that bridge.
I love
I ain't
it.
gonna waste my matches on you.
Nah, we're not even gonna call. We're not even gonna think about you. Actually.
Not at all. Not at all.
Stay where you at.
That's
Trust
it.
me, we
That's
don't
it.
want you.
That's it.